What's up, guys? It's Professor Broman back here in Destiny. We're going to talk about Crimson Doubles. We're going to talk about the Free Your Lands playlist. And we are going to talk about the changes to special ammo. Now, all these changes have been live for a little while. And as you guys know, I do not like to give my opinion about things until I have had a little time to play with it. You too. So let's just hop right into it. Let's talk about it, guys. First of all, we're going to talk about Crimson Doubles. Crimson Doubles, how you feel about that, bro, man? I think that people be telling me, okay, yo, bro, man, I think that Crimson Doubles shit, I think that's bullshit. I think that's Bungie buying time for the next DLC. And to be real with you, to be 100% real, I'm on that shit. I am with you. Bungie has clearly been buying time until they figured out what they are going to do next for a while now. SRL didn't really feel like that. Okay, didn't really feel like that. You know, but then you got all these other events coming around. You got Iron Banner being different. You got all these balance changes. All this other stuff. And honestly, it just kind of feels like Bungie is buying some time. So, what are they buying time for? What are they buying time for, bro, man? I don't understand. Why the hell is Bungie fucking up? I'm gonna try and I'll break this down. I will break this down for you. Okay, so here we go. If you haven't been paying attention to the news, Bungie recently got a CEO. And if you keep up on business news, if somebody gets a new CEO, that should be a flag for you in your brain. That should say, boop, that company was fucking the hell up. So bad that whoever was in charge, aka the CEO, because that's what they get paid to do, be responsible for everything, had to step down / get fired. They are the same thing, chat. One and the same. I say chat because I just got done streaming, but they are one and the same. I am dying, but that's okay. It's going to help me prove a point later. So Bungie changed their CEO out because clearly Destiny was underperforming. All right, Destiny was not living up to the hype that it once had. Destiny, the history, the future of Destiny was handed to Bungie on a silver platter. But when Destiny launched, it was received with hypercritical reviews, everyone calling it garbage, and it still managed to beat out all that shit and build a community, right? Because Destiny's a unique game. It's special. People like it, despite all that criticism. Then the Taken King comes out. Taken King comes out, and everybody's like, shit, this is the realization of the potential of Destiny. It feels good again. It feels like Bungie's finally delivering on their promises. And then Bungie drops it on its face over and over and over again. Fumbles in communication. Things that are such awful communication, especially on the PvP side, that the community accuses Bungie of straight up lying to them about things like skill-based matchmaking. Okay? It's a huge mistake. So is Crimson Doubles another attempt to buy time? It feels like it. It feels like it. But I honestly believe that this is part of this was part of the old strategy, aka bring out tiny events. It'll satisfy people until the next DLC while we figure things out. As you know, as a member of the community, this was unsatisfactory. People were not okay with the way things were, and the fact that Bungie didn't kind of come out and say what's next, give a roadmap, whatever you want to call it, has really led to a lot of confusion, frustration, and negative feelings. Okay? I can't wait for Bungie to start talking about what's next. Coincidentally, tomorrow is when Activision is having its holdings meeting, earnings meeting, whatever you want to call it. I'm bad at financial terms. With its investors. And if you're unaware, Activision does in fact own Bungie right now. They are the key investors in Destiny. So I would not be surprised to find out actual roadmaps for what's going on tomorrow. So I would keep an eye on that Personally, I'm going to be streaming for a very long time tomorrow because I feel like there might be some news. And goddamn, if I don't feel like I would love to have a positive experience in Destiny after a whole bunch of negative experiences, if you know what I'm saying. Okay. So there you go. Let me... I kind of got distracted, but let me get back on point. To sum that all up, Crimson Doubles, all right? Is it kind of a holdover tactic? Yes. Do I like Crimson Doubles? Fuck yes. I think Crimson Doubles is fun as shit. The only reason that it feels kind of, I don't know any better word to say than insulting. The reason it feels insulting to the community is because of the fact that it is not accompanied by a full-blown DLC. We're sitting here, let's see, this September, October, November, December, January, February, 5 months now since the last DLC with absolutely no information about what's next. The longest content gap was 5 months and 5 days. We are going to surpass that before we see another DLC. So I definitely understand people's frustrations. Filtering through all that, do I think Crimson Doubles is a fun event that I'd love to see again? Abso-fucking-lutely. It's fucking great. It's awesome. I love playing it with other people. I love when my teammate dies, I get mad and scream, "I will claim vengeance for you!" It feels good. So there is that. Freelance playlist. Freelance playlist, I love it. It shows Bungie moving forward. Now we have different matchmaking criteria. You can only join freelance if you're flying solo, which is where I'm playing right now. And as you can tell, things are still a wee bit sweaty. And if I wanted to join the group channel, I could. Ouch, my face. But I'm not doing so. To be a freelancer. I like this. Freelance it seems like it's a move towards more PvP variety. I don't have maybe as many strong opinions about it as I do about Crimson Double / matchmaking / what you guys have been asking me about for so long. But those are my feelings, man. Those are my feelings. Ultimately, DLC in general. Do I think DLC is coming? Do I think that Bungie is going to decide to release new content before they release Destiny 2? Absolutely. And I've said this on Twitch many times. But I don't know if I've said this on YouTube. Going back to before what I said, if you see a CEO leave, it means a company is in crisis. Or, I mean, if they leave under good circumstances, it means that they were just done. They were ready to retire. But I don't think that you could consider that to be true in this current situation. And I've said this before on Twitch, and I'll say it here on YouTube. I don't think that it is that hard to tell the community what they want to hear. So if I was the CEO, this is what I would say about DLC, about the state of the game, about everything. Hi, I'm New Bungie CEO. First off, I want to apologize. I want to apologize for the confusion that has been so rampant lately about the state of our game, the changes that are coming, and the future of this game that you love. I want to apologize for the miscommunication that has at some point turned out and appeared to be as if we were lying to you on purpose. I am sorry. For the future, I promise to you, the future for Destiny is a bright one. We are going to have X content inside of the next year, whether it's 1 DLC, 2 DLCs, and you can expect another game around this time frame. I'm sorry I cannot give you more details. More details would be great, but as you can probably tell, our entire company is in flux right now. And because of that, I cannot be more specific despite my desire to be more specific. I think that you as a player are important, and you are owed an explanation for what's gone wrong. And I wish that I could give you a more thorough one. But rest assured, the future of Destiny and the future of the company, Bungie, and everything is in good hands. I will try my hardest to be transparent, to be honest, and frank when necessary for the future of Destiny, because I know you love this game just as much as we love making it. That's what I would say. I hope after the investors meeting tomorrow with Activision or whatever, we finally get to hear or see some news about what's going to happen to the future of Destiny. I, for one, understand why there's been problems, but even as patient as I am, it has reached a point where I'm ready to know more. And it's starting to get massively frustrating. To those of you that have continued to watch my YouTube channel, to those of you who have continued to watch on Twitch during this kind of awkward period, 1, I appreciate you. 2, I know you're frustrated and I am too. 3, I do not ever want you to think that my positivity, that my upbeat attitude, or that my desire to kind of look on things in a sunny way, and look on the bright side, as it were, is some sort of attempt to curry your favor. It's not. It's just the kind of person I am. But I make videos like this to let you know, on occasion, that I am as well extremely frustrated with the way things are going on. I do love you guys, and I know that everyone would not be so vocal about this game if they didn't also feel the exact same way. Do know that when you talk, when you speak out on Twitter, when you speak out on YouTube, when you speak out on Twitch, Bungie is listening and Bungie is watching. I am listening and I am watching. And I am doing everything I can to communicate your thoughts and your feelings to the people who can make the changes that you want to see. I really, really do think that this game, this Destiny, is something special. If it weren't special, I don't think we'd all care so much. This sort of went off on a tangent, but I'm not going to apologize. Those are my thoughts on the state of the game right now. Those are my thoughts on Crimson Doubles, and those are my thoughts on the current shuffle up of employees at Bungie. I hope that in some small way this has helped you work through or think through or at least know where the hell I'm coming from about all of this stuff. I love you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Fucking tweet me at Professor Broman. And let me know what you think. I care. I do. I want to listen. And while I might not respond to everything, I certainly do read it all. Do trust. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of this wonderful community. And thank you for being part of my life. I love you. And I'll catch you next time in Destiny.